Thank you, Helen. A few months ago, we told you about new technology being used by law enforcement agencies to test DNA. In some cases, it's been able to solve murder and rape cases decades old.
I have big news to share this morning. There is an agency right here in the Cape Fear that is now one of only 40 in the U.S. that has an MVAC system, and they've already put it to work. In the latest Unsolved, I sat down with the Brunswick County Sheriff to find out how they're using the device to get some of their cases solved. From Utah.
All they found was her body.
To Idaho.
She'd been stabbed like 14 times.
To Florida.
By 7 in the morning, they find her body in the backyard.
Hundreds of unsolved cases, some years old, get answers and guilty pleas, all because of this machine and its ability to test DNA.
See how fast I'm going? You're definitely not going to use this on every case. And our mantra is if you can see it, like a blood spatter or a semen stain or something like that, you don't need the MVAC. You know, it's in all those other scenarios where you can't see it or you can't get to it using the traditional method.
I first heard about the MVAC system because of one of those scenarios. In a February interview, civilian investigative specialist Mary Doncourt with the Brunswick County Sheriff's Office explained the MVAC system, wanting to use it in the J. Potter Mintz murder from 1987.
There's a new system out now called MVAC. And basically what MVAC does is it's a giant vacuum cleaner. They wet down the piece and it just sucks everything up. So it pulls out far more DNA than the old method of just swabbing would do.
Yeah. Soon after, MVAC CEO Jared Bradley was in the Wilmington area and gave us a demonstration.
It creates like a little mini hurricane down on there in the surface. You can see it spraying down there. And it just vacuums up just like a carpet cleaner would.
That demonstration aired on Unsolved in April, catching the eye of Brunswick County Sheriff John Ingram.
We look for technology that will allow us to better investigate crimes. And when you ran a story about it, it actually brought it to my attention and we started looking into it.
2 months later, and now the Brunswick County Sheriff's Office is one of only 40 agencies in the U.S. with an MVAC system.
And one of 3 in North Carolina. I think that's, we're very fortunate.
Brunswick County's cutting edge. You know, they're putting their money literally where their mouth is. They want to help, they want to solve crime.
Bradley says it only takes 1 day to train 4 detectives how to use it.
So your actual effective sampling area is like right there.
Sampling all kinds of material, from rope to bricks and rocks to a baseball bat. And after a few hours of practice,
these guys want to actually do some evidence, which is ideal because I can stand here and watch them.
They put the new device to work on an unsolved case.
Every time I do a training, I'm more and more impressed with people that are in law enforcement. You know, it's amazing how much they care, how much they actually want to help solve the crime and therefore serve their community.
That's exactly why Sheriff Ingram says they took this step.
You know, when you make decisions on purchasing equipment and what the needs are of an agency, this was something that we put at the top of the list.
Hoping to make the list of unsolved cases shorter.
But we believe that this is extremely important in being able to investigate these cases, especially the unsolved cases, and hopefully be able to make the connection, get a profile on the individuals responsible and bring them to justice.
Serving the community, one DNA test at a time. After testing DNA, the Sheriff's Office then has to send the samples to the state crime lab to have the DNA processed. To find out more about the MVAC system and to see some of the unsolved cases here in the Cape Fear, go to wwaytv3.com/unsolved.
Wow, this has to give so much hope to the families of those victims.
Yeah, I mean, this is just out, so it's kind of a wait and see where we go from here, but I am hopeful for them also.
Pretty exciting. Good job,
we'll
Hannah. Don't go away. After the break, we've got your top morning headlines.